Well, that's all well and good. Let's get going with this evening's stream. It's kind of still the afternoon. I thought it was 2 hours later than it actually is, but too bad, we're started already. This is Stronghold 2. This is a game that I played in my adolescence, but I've never streamed it, although I quote it often because, well, I find it awfully quotable. I played this quite a lot. I even got quite good at it. I used to play this semi-competitively online, but online play was nyeh, and the game itself is honestly a bit nyeh. It's nowhere near as bad as the travesty that is Stronghold 3, but it does not shine a candle to Stronghold 1 and Stronghold Crusader. So it's a not quite right hold, not quite a wrong hold, but no Stronghold, that's to be sure. Legends, yeah, I don't think so. I've never touched Legends, but I used to have the same attitude about Crusader there. So what are we going to do? Well, this week I didn't have a strategy campaign ready, and the Longplay vote is until the end of the week, so I thought, well, let's not just can these streams, let's fill it with something I want to play, and for some reason I want to play Stronghold 2. So we're going to do the Path of War, the full campaign, Chapter 1 through to the end. It's not long, it's even shorter than Stronghold 1's one. I played through Chapter 1 just to make sure it streamed okay, and it does stream surprisingly okay. I have a feeling this game's had updates over the years to make it more stable, because it was not this stable when I was playing it 12-ish years ago.
Bring him down! Idiot!
Game? I was just praising your stability. Huh.
The king? No. Barclay does not hold him.
Maybe the rumors are true. William, what if he really has fled?
Hasten. We must reach the boat.
Righto, so starts with a simple tutorial level.
Ride for that gatehouse. They'll try to cut us off.
They will not try to cut us off. This is just to teach you how to select and move around your troops. We have ourselves Sir Matthew, and I've already forgotten the other guy's name. And make sure that speed is normalized there as well. Densei says, how you doing, buddy? Well, I'm doing quite alright. We'll see if Stronghold 2 can change that. So straight away, the game is the game is 3D, much unlike Stronghold 1. That comes with pros and cons, mostly cons, almost entirely cons. It just aged like milk as opposed to the fine wine that is the original Stronghold. But I did quite like the way they dealt with walls and towers in this game, perhaps even better than they had in Stronghold 1. We'll get to that when we can actually build them ourselves. For now, all we have to do is destroy this.
They shall not pass!
Destroy that gatehouse, kill these spearmen, which is easy, because we are the strongest unit in the game right now. Well, there are the throwing axemen, the ollies of the game, they're pretty damn strong. Now, this is Lord Barclay's castle, and for the longest... I'll get to it later.
Now, Master Steele, we travel inland up the river to a long-forgotten castle. Some monks have need of your aid.
So it is true. They search for their king.
Easy victory, easy life, easy game, at least up to a point.
Shortly, you will be meeting your first employee, Tom Simpkins, the scribe. May he serve you well. Now, I must bid you farewell, Matthew. I ride on today to find support for our cause.
Sir William often spoke of our cause. In truth, with the king dead or fled abroad, I know not the purpose of our fight. 3 weeks ago I was Sir William's page, and yet now there are so few left that the royal champion can trust that I find myself here, in command of my own estate.
You need to place a stockpile, my liege.
Right, quite thankfully it lets us have some kind of agency over what we build quite soon here. Yeah, the guy's castle earlier, there's Lord Barclay. Now, I played this game with a buddy of mine from university quite a lot, and his bank was the Barclay Bank in the UK, which we affectionately called Lord Barclay. So we would often quip about Lord Barclay chasing his debts. Anyway, I guess that's neither here nor there. Can you build while
Cite
paused?
your granary, sire.
You can, but it instantly unpauses you. Well, that's gonna get real peculiar. There's definitely a good place, or even a best place for the granary. I feel like it's up here, but that's going by some very ancient memories, so let's just slam it down there instead. So, as is always the case with Stronghold, and indeed any game that has wood as a resource, the wood economy is the strongest economy. So we're going to build a lot of saw pits around here, right next to where all the wood is. I forget if they have to make multiple trips to wood or not, but we'll just be ready for it. There, all of our wood invested in that. Oh, it didn't unpause my game this time.
People are coming to the castle.
How bizarre.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
Our rations will starve.
Looking at you, I feel like they've increased the fidelity of this over time.
Well, if it is not young Matthew Steele, I do believe you have grown since we last met. The brothers and I need help, Matthew. The bridge leading to our monastery has collapsed, as you can see. Provide us with...
You know what? We ought to be able to see this guy's face. There we go.
Shall give
In
you a
all
flock
its
of sheep in
majesty.
payment.
Yeah, the voices are not nearly as good, are they?
The rations you're handing out are measly. We've got to eat, sire.
That's not what he's saying, but okay. Did we really have to see his face, says Alpha?
Your popularity is falling.
Yes, we did. So, do they bring back one log or multiple logs? Let's see. Just one? Huh. Then there doesn't seem to be any advantage in putting the woodcutters closer to the trees in the stockpile. Interesting. In fact, it would be a disadvantage if you had to carve up different trees. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, although I don't expect to have to play at a high level in this game. That was for online skirmishing. Oh boy. What a fight those were. Never forget playing against some dirty cheater in this who set himself up with a map that had all the statues next to his castle out of sight. Butchered him the way you butcher anybody in multiplayer, with horse archers covered by portable shields, the big ones. Anyway, getting ourselves plenty of wood, and I have some people left over here, so that calls for...
You do well, Master Steele. But please hurry. The brothers are late for an important mission. There is a holy relic they must recover.
Holy relic. They cover a lot of the stuff that we've already been over in Stronghold 1 in this game, which is massively disappointing, but this game is disappointment incarnate. At least you can build buildings over people that are walking around. This game, even more so than the first game, is full of little exploits that if you master, you're going to have a far, far easier time with the game. And it mostly boils down to the game's very poorly implemented crime and punishment system. I don't think it appears in these early levels,
Afternoon, sire.
but you will have peasants that become criminals. The game says a peasant has gone bad, and then they won't work and they'll just cause things to go bad for a while until you capture them and either make them better or kill them. Killing them is the only solution because it is the fastest. And unfortunately, capturing them is trivialized if you just section off all of your hovels, station a couple guards in the only exit for them, and you capture every peasant as they go by and immediately kill them. But that's advanced stuff, not important in these early levels. All we're doing is the typical Stronghold routine, grabbing trees, grabbing rocks, and allowing this bridge to be built. Although I am becoming rather unpopular due to my crummy rations. Because there's no food production here, sadly, and there won't be for a while. We need to let these guys finish their bridge. Is Warlords out yet? I don't think so. I'll have to check it out, but yeah, I hope it's good, but filled with this trepidation that it will not be good. Alright, let's just speed things up. We're going nowhere fast. I mean, I really hope it's good. It'd be so nice just to slip into a lovely, modern Stronghold that actually captures the spirit of Stronghold. But, after 3, what can I do but shake my head? I felt the same hope for 3, and then Crusader 2. Oh yeah, Crusader 2, that happened, didn't it? I don't have a fair opinion on Crusader 2. I played it for a short while and just went and then put it down. That was the end of that. I bet they're going to take more rocks than they need. All whilst I run out of food. Well, peasants should be working. They shouldn't be sitting around there doing naff all. So, cut me more trees. The wood economy hungers ever so. Jings, this game had all sorts. There was, you'd collect wax, so you could have candles in your church to get more honor and stuff like that. There, they're just disappearing with my stones. How dare they? Hey! Off go the warrior monks and the friar monks. I don't think this game has human wave strategies because the peasants are so weak. You can get peasants which I think are like 2 or 5 gold a pop, but oh, I remember playing some multiplayer maps that were peasants only with an obvious meat grinder point in the center. It was awful. Well, not enforced, but PT 30 they'd say. Peacetime 30. Pathetic. People who don't know any way to play other than to turtle. Now, I'm obviously no great multiplayer strategist at games like these, but I can be disgusted.
Matthew, with the bridge repaired, the brothers can begin their quest, and I can get back to my duties. Oh, and here are the sheep I promised.
Thank you, Friar Jacob. I shall send word to Sir William. Great. What am I to do with sheep? Give them each a sword and send them forth into battle?
What is it, Barclay?
Someone infiltrated my castle. I thought you had better know.
Who was it?
There were 2 of them. The youngest one I did not recognize, but the other...
Well, who was the other?
From a distance, it was you, Devereaux.
How interesting.
I have had them tracked down. I thought you could deal with them.
Well, I could. But why not give our friend Olaf another big bag of gold?
Great idea.
So, my brother still lives.
I see you have settled in well, Master Steele. Now, if you find yourself short on food, there is a meadow close to our monastery ideal for rabbit hunting. You are most welcome to eat all you can, as personally, I find them quite a pest.
Thank you, Friar. I shall commission some hunters. A message came from Sir William. He's negotiating with Flemish traders for a company of archers. The people of Flanders suffer a notoriously harsh winter and find themselves in need of cloth which I am to provide. Sir William has requested that I start cloth production immediately.
How rare for the Flemish to be acknowledged, well, at all, I suppose. Right, something you see a lot in this Stronghold game is that stuff that you have previously actually transfers with you, which means you can massively power yourself up in this game if you just max out everything you can before moving on. And I shall be doing... well, when I see it coming, I'll be doing it. We'll need a lot of hunters for a lot of food.
Granary stocks are very low, sir.
I'd be much better placed to just... I'll use up all my granary stocks and move the granary up there, because it's not going to do us any good down there. Not when I need to do all my
Food stocks
rabbit
are
hunting.
falling, my liege.
Hopefully I have plenty of people for everything that I need. And we'll
Granary stocks are
just
very
mash
low,
out all of the popularity we can out of this. Okay, good. Then away goes the granary. Oh, no demolishing or anything for it. And we shimmy it over here.
No food distributed this month.
Morning, your lordship.
I'm going to be very unpopular very soon, what with the no food around here. But I'll have all the wood I could ever possibly want. Swings and roundabouts. Now get me more stones. Seems to be the extent to which I can get the stones. Now everything's pretty central around the stockpile, sadly. So you want to have it in a good central location. I don't have it in a good central location because I'd forgotten that things transfer over.
Your popularity is falling.
Yeah, I know, I know. There we go, that should be plenty of people for everything that I could possibly need for the time being. Where are those rabbits at? Oh Christ, they're down there? How do I even get down there? How does anyone get over there? Oh, there's a pathway there, is there? Well then, change plan. Oh, I'm about to be very, very unpopular very soon. It's funny, I thought it was up there, but oh well. What do I know? I know how to ill position you, it seems. There you go. There were rabbits up on that cliff, Jake. I think you killed them all. I doubt that, since we hadn't even gotten into position for them. Oh well, whatever. People will leave, too bad. I can always destroy some industry to get the people back. Sheep farm will get us the wool. We'll turn it into cloth, because I got plenty of wood for that. The rabbits eventually do spawn up the cliff, you think? That looks like a dog to me. Dog tittles. What other dogs do we have? That one's also Tittles. That one's Rover. Snowy. Sir Bark-a-Lot, another Snowy. What about the sheep? Do they have names? Fluffy and Tender.
Oh, have you heard? The price of fish has gone up again. Oh, not that I ever buy fish.
I see. Okay, so they shoot the rabbits. The dogs grab the rabbits, shove them into the granary.
People are leaving the castle.
Ah, they'll be back. They always do come back. Do I have many? No, I have no spare people, but I'm sure I will someday. Yeah, this spooky face comes out of these things. So there's this really annoying kind of micro you can do with the timing of the...
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
Not the happiness, because that's calculated on average, but the... What's the crown thing called again? I think it's prestige. Prestige you get from having multiple kinds of food and other things, but I forget what many of those other things are. If you time it, say with food, and give people like no or half rations for a while, and then just before the prestige calculation comes in, max it out, you get tons of prestige at almost no cost. I will not be engaging in such micro.
People are coming to the castle.
Because it's such a pain. Got any cloth yet? We do have cloth, so let's get manufacturing. Oh yeah, I forgot how big the structures in this game are. Very. I also don't know the ratios. Spamming statues was the way to get prestige once you have tons of money, as I recall.
Your popularity is rising.
And there will come a time where prestige, not money, is your main problem. If I recall, even when there's no other food source around, your hunters will just shoot birds that keep spawning in. Which, if anything, might be a faster way of doing it. Well, as long as the food comes in, and my people are happy, then we're okay.
Our rations will starve.
I don't know why we're making the cloth for the Flemish. Weren't the Flemish the ones who made the cloth, but we simply gave them the wool? I don't know, and it matters not. If I recall, there's some fighting done around here, so this place won't be abandoned anytime soon. But looks like I have tons of stone and wood, so as long as the food situation is good, and it's better than good, it's thriving, we'll be okay. Jake, what's that bar flying by in the granary? This is your consumption of the next bit of food, and the number next to it's the total amount of food. So we have 91, now still 91 because it's going up thanks to the dogs. 91, 92, 91, and then, you know, double rations, it's going to go past a lot faster. It's just the consumption. Jing's nothing to eat but rabbit, though. I think I'd like that for a while. Maybe even a long while.
Goodbye!
I love the fact that everything here is tax-free. It makes a nice change.
I don't think I can tax people until I get something other than a manor house. Because I sure wish I was taxing them. Jake, rabbit starvation is a thing. You mean starving because all you eat are rabbits? Well, they're eating more than just rabbits. They're eating these birds. Oh, the rabbits do have names. Hopper and Flopsy and Hopper and Bright Eyes and Thumper and Bright Eyes. How cute. Alright, what do we have? Wheat, flour, hops, beer, candles, grapes? I guess so. Oh my god, I got 1200 wood already. This could be something of a problem.
There is word from Sir William.
Matthew, you must make haste with your cloth production. Flemish trading ships have sighted a longboat belonging to Olaf Grimtooth, the Viking warlord. It will do our cause no favour to have his berserkers running riot.
I'm sure. Maybe it's a one-to-one with the sheep to the cloth production, because I'm out of
There
wool.
is word from Sir William.
Olaf is heading your way, and the Flemish have yet to dispatch their archers. I will shortly send you a constable to give you military guidance, but please hurry.
I'm almost there, man.
We are doomed. No one can stop Olaf. His bloodthirsty berserkers are fearless. We are no match for them.
What time period is this set in, aside from broadly medieval? It's 1070, it says on the screen right here. I remember spamming Hunter near the place where Olaf will spam as the turret. Well, he obviously spawns from here, so I just think a wee wall around here should choke him and his berserkers to death. His early levels are nothing. Then again, I recall a siege against Olaf, which goes terribly if you underestimate the power of his axe throwers. They are powerful, very powerful. 13, 14, 15.
That is the last of the cloth. I hope Sir William has a plan, as we have left ourselves defenseless.
There's nothing to fear, Tom. I'm sure Sir William will soon arrive with reinforcements.
A traveling storyteller has arrived.
Once upon a time, the king held the most grand of feasts. He invited lords and ladies from throughout the kingdom to gather in one of his great halls. The cooks and servants worked well to see the feast was ready on time, so were too busy to see the traitor in their midst. The guests arrived and marveled at the delicacies on the table.
5 years ago today, hostilities in our great nation ended. I have summoned you here to pay homage to our fallen heroes and to usher in a new era of peace. Raise your glasses with me in a toast to a new beginning.
The king is poisoned! Apothecary!
Knowing his life hung by a thread, the king summoned Sir William to his side.
Your Majesty, I shall watch our borders most carefully.
And that is the story of how the king was poisoned.
You know, I don't ever remember seeing that. So either it never happened before, or it never happened just now, or I've managed to wipe it from my memory quite well.
That is a castle? This is going to be one of the easiest battles you bloodhounds have ever fought. You do not need me here. I will wait further down the coast.
I remember when Olaf raided our country last. He left only destruction in his wake. This man butchered many families, and I'm determined that my people will not suffer the same fate. William's constables arrived, and at last I will have some men to command.
Excellent.
Sire, Constable John Briggs at your service, sire. The cloth has been sent to Flanders, but there is no news of Sir William and his archers. We must hold Olaf back on our own. We need a barracks and an armory, and I suggest getting our spear production up and running fast.
Right, well, he's not wrong about that. Just spears, though? No archers? Okay, well, we're getting pole turning. Sadly, it costs money to get pole turning. So I'm going to need to sell off more of this cloth.
Begging your pardon, my liege, but I've taken the liberty of setting up a trade agreement with a local merchant. We can now sell any cloth we produce directly to him.
Now, I never remember which way these gates are meant to go. Like, what does the arrow even mean? Is that meant to be going in or out? Well, if I were to build a door like that, I'd want the business end being on the enemy's side. So let's just build it there. Have ourselves a nice bit of wall coming out like so. Crivens. Like so. Maybe slow it down a bit so I have a bit of peace of mind. Maybe even double wall it so I have a lot of peace of mind. Can I double gate it too? Yeah, I guess. There you go. Won't be taken down by any of these stinking... Hey, I had a lot more wood earlier. Where did it all go? Well, up you go. Wooden towers are very good because people climb them instantly, so you can get on those ramparts very swiftly. Food situation's good. The wood situation was once good, and I'm sure it'll continue to be okay, but I don't have the people to run all of this. So, instead of building more houses, I'm just going to clear off 3 of these people to populate those. Do we need an armory? Military armory. Oh, now I remember! The armory is something which has a wall at the back of it which you could use for defense, and indeed if you are a clever bugger, that's exactly what you do. Because you can do the same with the barracks as well. Aha, it's all coming back to me. Yeah, well, there we go anyway. Oh well, I'll have another line of defense if nothing else. Not even sure if they can walk between those, but too bad. Ah, there we go. There's the armed peasants we can have that are worthless in a fight. Now, if the food situation's good, and it looks pretty good, I suppose there's no real problem in bringing in more peasants. Sell off the cloth. No point buying it. There's no use for it whatsoever. And then we can have... Well, we can have lots of things. It's a shame I can't tax my people. That'll be a bit of a game changer.
Nice bit of linen, that.
Well, I'm seeing... Oh, yeah, there are rabbits that spawn up here. Well, then. It's alright, though. The food situation's handling itself quite well. Those pole turners need to get to better work. There we go, that's what I was thinking of, the rock baskets for the walls, because our people can just throw rocks at the enemy, hilariously enough. But that's a little expensive, I'd rather have an actual army first.
Weapons needed, sire.
I forget if armed peasants are able to throw rocks or not. I'll have him anyway. Off they go.
Oh! What's our mission? Spurs forward!
Yeah, Matthew, we wish to help, but are being attacked by dangerous bears. If you can get rid of them, we will happily help guard the road to the east.
You want me to...
Villagers have seen bears roaming free, my lord. It is most distressing for them.
Alright, well, we'll send up what we can.
Weapons
Which,
needed, sire.
admittedly, isn't much.
Recruits needed, sire.
Alright, I'm fairly confident with what I have here.
Where's the enemy? Keep ranks!
Keep rent.
Keep back, Spurs! We'll guard this ground! Go get 'em!
It's not the greatest game, is it? Oh well. Oh, Jings.
Ready, sir!
That one's a go-getter.
My lord! For our lord!
Right, it's right-click to command them which way to walk. I gotta remember that.
I see. Right-o. Oh, yeah. Right, over there, then.
It's funny, I thought by deselecting some of them at a time they'd move a bit faster, but perhaps I remember wrongly.
Moving! Out! New orders! We'll guard this ground!
Right.
To battle!
Where's my lord?
orders?
You're gonna lead the charge, because you're least likely to die, and I do want these guys actually left alive. Given it, the pitchfork wouldn't be that bad a weapon here. Oh, now there's the Stronghold combat I remember.
We're confused. I am confused. I'm confused.
Come on, have at.
Our troops are under attack!
No
Remember your
problem.
training.
No problem.
Stay close. Oh, I'm very confused. Men-at-arms, forward.
Is there any healing in the game, says Prince. I don't recall there being any. I'd like to be wrong, but I just don't recall it.
I'm confused.
Some of our fighting monks are on the way as promised.
Alright, great.
We will root out the evil in this land.
Should be more than ready for whatever comes now. But I would quite like to get my throwing rocks here. Where are they at? Have some there, have some there. Just can't remember if the
Hey-ho!
if the peasants can do it. And I don't think I can select all the peasants.
Hello. Nice day.
Oh, no, I can.
Right-o. Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's a little awkward, but there you go.
We'll throw stones on them.
Okay, good, they can throw stones. Well then, very little point in having spearmen. But have them we do.
What is going on? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now they should upwarp immediately. Good, that's far better than having stairs.
Where is the heathen's blood to be spilt? Cast down stones at them! Cast down stones at them!
I'm so disgusted by the proposition.
What's going on? Men-at-arms, on the walls. Yes, sir.
There we go. The greatest berserkers the country's ever seen will be cast aside by throwing some stones. Did it just cost money for that as well? Yeah, just money. No actual stones. So is this the one where there's many of them, sire, originated? Yes. And that mission isn't that far off. It's not even that grand a moment, it's just that the moment stuck with me. There are a lot of them, sire. Unlike...
Can't place that there, my lord.
No, I thought I could build these over people, but now people are getting in my way. I've got this set up really awkwardly. But that's alright, I think once I kick Olaf's berserkers' collective butts, we're free to move on.
Right.
Oh, it even shows the time until invasion. Well, in that case, just speed things up. I have very little to worry about. Is there even a difficulty mode at this point? No, I don't think so. Oh, you level up now, I recall. Goes from Duke all the way up to something. Shings, there's a lot I've forgotten about this game. And yes, that's Stronghold 1 music playing. Ching's Firefly feels like they're just always on a budget. You don't level up in the campaign, no, but you certainly do in skirmish mode.
Hey, what's going on? Yes, Lige! Spears! Up! Men-at-arms on the walls!
No archers for the walls, just men-at-arms. How terrible.
Hey-ho! Morning! Oh, har!
It keeps I keep left-clicking to move. Is that how you do it in Stronghold 1? Probably is, that's why it's confusing me. Or as these guys say, I'm very confused.
Recruits needed, sire.
Aye, aye.
Granary stocks are very low, sire.
Well then, have them. And let's have some more hunters. Much like in the original, hunter posts are extremely weak, but having multiple food types is not weak. Multiple food types
Food stocks are dwindling, my
will make people happier, but more importantly, it'll get you prestige.
Here they come!
Oh, it's time until final invasion, not just any
What's our
invasion.
mission? Where's the enemy?
Alright. Something about innocence and casting down stones. Somebody said that they come from the monastery, but I don't believe that for a second. Throw some stones.
Ready, sir.
Oh right, they're aggressive. They probably shouldn't be.
Lord, go get 'em! Men-at-arms, ready!
Okay, oh yeah, that's right. Walls just melt like that. Oh my, how swiftly do I forget these things.
New orders. Spurs forward. Keep ranks.
Keep the rent. Oh god. Poor guy stuck there. Well, we'll leave him to his own devices then. If they do punch through all of this, at least have some units ready.
To battle for our Lord.
Oh, I've definitely built these the wrong way then, if they're closing like that.
Your popularity is falling.
Larder lover, what? Accumulate 1,000 granary food in one game. Okay, sure.
Normal rations.
So let's try and remember this. The way the gatehouses should be built is... If that's the wrong way, the arrow leads into your keep then. Into your keep. Gotcha. Or it should. Do the peasant troops require Scrumpy as a resource? Troops don't require anything, of course.
The stockpile is full, my lord.
Yeah, that's awkward in this game when your stockpile is full. There's not a lot you can do about it, because they're so huge that adding more stockpiles is often out of the question unless you plan long in advance. That's alright though, you go to the market and sell them, except you don't sell them because we can't sell them in this mission. But that tells me I've got far too much wood, so goodbye wood economy. You served me well. And honestly there's no use to these stones anymore either. So away those go too. Lots of unemployment, so we'll just have them hunt, although what they're hunting is a little beyond me.
The stockpile is full, my lord.
I heard you. Here, have a new stockpile. Where and when should a logger's camp look like a pit, says Bryn?
Your popularity.
Well, it is called a saw pit. I guess it would make it easier to cut the logs, right? If they're just thrown into a pit like that. Suspended above that, hacked away at. I'm sure someone did their log cutting like this. Let's admire it in action. I much prefer the outdoor stockpiles, says 514484. They were so cute, that they were. These are significantly less cute. I like cutting wood, but I like to do it with an axe, not a saw. The sound of a saw cutting is just, ugh. Puts the bad things up my back. To be fair, even though they reused the music is the least of the problems with the game. Yeah, they had some well, maybe not masterpiece work, but some great work with the music on the first game. It was a good decision of theirs to keep it. It just feels so cheaped out. Oh, we're being attacked. A bit more of them this time, but I want to sell my cloth. I like the wee face on this guy.
They're here!
Yes, they are. The time till final invasion keeps going away, though. How does this game compare to 1 and Crusader? Says someone else with a lot of 4s, 1s, and 2s in their name. Not favorably, but it's a breath of fresh air compared to Stronghold 3. This game's not a wronghold, but it's a not quite right hold. Alright, throw the stones, everybody.
Orders?
Watch those walls melt, lads.
Yes. We will smite down the devils on sight.
I'm really thinking those walls are detrimental.
Our faith is unshakable.
Your units also melt. Eh, not really. The peasants melt, but that's exactly what peasants should do.
I pray you are alive to read this. There is a new ally in our midst, but I need your aid most swiftly. Choose a few good men and march out to meet me. The rider I have sent knows the way.
We believe.
A few good men. Hey, wasn't I meant to get bowmen at some point? Well, I sure as sugar did not. Or maybe I did and I didn't notice. Wouldn't be the first time.
It seems I'm going to get my first taste of siege warfare. I've taken my strongest men and followed the guide, who's led us to a castle with William's men encamped outside it.
Right then.
William, you left me at the mercy of Olaf. You knew I needed more men, but you did not send them. Why?
You need more than troops to win a war, friend. You need guile and nerve to be victorious. I hope you have learned that lesson well.
Well, What are we doing here? Is this not Lady Seren's castle?
You have a keen eye, Matthew. It is indeed. She holds Sir Edwin Blackfriar hostage within. We recovered a message arrow from him. He offers land, title, and more importantly, troops for his release.
Sir William, I understood you and Lady Seren were to be married.
That was a long time ago. Much has changed since then. She now forges dark alliances, choosing to side with the very traitors who have stripped these lands bare. Let the siege commence. Now that I have them distracted, take these ladder men and on my mark get over that wall on the far side of the fort.
I remember this fight going very not well. It's quite early to give you a siege in this game, and yeah, I don't think it's easy. No, in fact, I recall this needing a lot of restarting because this is what you command and this is what he commands, and he does not command them well. He runs them into certain death, and I think I'll be doing much and such the same. Like a lot of archers on stone walls, we've got little recourse against it. So yeah, as Lethrington saying, I remember you struggling with it, but I think everyone does. Well, I haven't struggled with it yet, but I'm sure I will. I mean, Christ, we've got peasants here.
Our strings are waxed.
I don't even know what I should be doing here. Let's see, those are spearmen with stones largely, but he does have archers in the tall towers. And he's got a lot more over here. I think we should focus fire alongside him rather than taking our own route, because our own route just means we double down on everything we gotta hit. So,
just give us the target.
Get over there. Nope, Christ, spacebar is not pause, and there's no way to rebind. Yeah, I'll probably need to play this one a bit slow.
Your mark, sire. Woman, string up.
God.
We are your men.
Just the bowmen to key 1.
What's the plan? Just say the word. Ready to go.
Laddermen key 4.
Oh!
Your loyal archers.
Melee individuals key 2.
Woman, on the move.
Alright, let's do it.
Look sharp, lads.
Better save it with that, because I have a feeling I'm going to be back doing this.
Saved.
Setting out.
Fast as we can, sir.
Moving.
Help.
Yeah, this is what I remember. He sends in his units just to get massacred here, but hopefully with the backup of my archers as well, we'll be able to deal with it.
We are prepared.
Come on, lads, take heart. Oh god, his archers aren't doing a damn thing!
Good.
I hope they're not firing from up here. Yeah, they are firing from up there. Alright then.
We trust in your judgment. Ladders ready. Where are the walls?
Get some of them up there.
Woman, make ready.
Yeah, this is what I remember. I'm just getting shafted over there.
Action stations, lads.
Yeah, I'm gonna save some laddermen for the stone walls.
Okay, lads.
Oh, why even set those up? The walls disappear when you mash them anyway. Oh well.
Yes, sire.
Remember your training.
Well, once these disappear, I guess we have to get up and on these walls ASAP. Hopefully we can get up there.
Ladders at your command.
I'm an army of one.
Alright, can you guys step over yet?
Stay close.
That doesn't look like a yes.
Forward. We're the best of it.
There we go. On you go. Get to the walls.
Our strings are waxed.
I'm gonna keep you guys for if we can get on the walls. Oh, crivens, there are a few of you. Go, ladderman, go!
Now, Matthew, move in and get up that wall.
I'm working on it.
Just give us the target.
Alright, sweet.
I'm being all I can be. Go get him!
Get them indeed.
Your mark, sire.
You guys, you need to get up there too.
Get up on those walls.
Stay on the walls and work your way around to their banner. If their flag falls, so will their courage.
We're confused.
No, don't go down the wall, go up the wall. If their banner falls, so too will their courage, huh? Oh god, they're going down the wall again.
Woman, string up. Get up on those walls.
Exactly the same soundbite as used from the first game.
I am confused. I'm confused.
Get some of you over there, get the rest of you over here.
I'm very confused.
As he says, work your way along the walls. And if I can keep any of my allies' units alive, that's all the better.
I'm confused.
But they don't look very alive.
Men-at-arms on the wall.
Oh yeah, I forgot they can put the ladders down that way as well. Well, good on them, but I don't have many archers left. I need them all up here.
We are on our way.
Shoot the enemy lest they shoot us.
What is going on?
We are your men. Your loyal archers.
What's going on?
Man, this is not my forte.
What's going on?
I'm not even sure if I have the units left to manage this. What do I have?
Boars shall sing.
Like 20 of them, maybe.
Yes, Lige.
At least we have actual spearmen. But they are getting shot to shreds here. Oh, they have spearmen as well. Haven't you sing a whole year? It feels like it's been considerably longer than that. Make of that what you will.
We are prepared.
Right, I am quite confident I've ran out of enough units to make this one work. Working my way across the walls. Not happening now.
Spears! Oh, yes, sir.
Unless I can shoot these guys to death with my 4 archers at a good enough rate to win. Wouldn't count on it though. Anything's possible. Show them what's for. Oh, they're pikemen. They'll take forever to kill. And if they come up here, which they are, they're gonna murder my my bowman.
What's our mission? Men-at-arms on the wall.
Maybe you guys can just rush them out here.
Spears forward.
You are faster than them after all.
Ranks for our Lord.
Go, go, go.
Out? It'll be okay, lads.
Kiting strategy. Work for me.
Stay close. Men-at-arms forward. We're the best of the best. Spurs forward. Keep ranks for our Lord.
Whoa, Christ. Caught my watch on the keyboard and slammed it around there. Right. Now.
Moving. Out.
Get up there. They will lose their courage.
It'll be okay.
Go, 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 go.
Remember your training. Stay close.
The castle is ours.
Yeah! Don't stand a chance.
Well, you took your time. I thought I was going to be prisoner to that witch forever.
Witch?
Yes, I saw her with my own eyes, dabbling with the black arts. We should burn her at the stake. Anyway, enough. Let us leave this hellhole before she returns.
Are you not forgetting something?
Oh, yes, very well.
Matthew, Neil. I dub thee Sir Matthew Steele, arise, Sir Knight.
A knighthood, huh? No more than you deserve, Sir Steele.
Yes, all very jovial, but can we get a move on?
Oh, William, what have you done? You will regret this day, William. Releasing that traitor is the worst mistake you have ever made.
I'm ill at ease with our alliance to this Edwin Blackfly. The castle Edwin's given me lays on the border regions, and one of the country's oldest foes looms to the north. My tasks here are many. Sir Richard Grey has been loyal, fighting in these borderlands for over a decade. His cause is almost lost as the Bull's lackeys have him a prisoner in his own castle. Sir William has scouted north and reports terrible news. Friar Jacob's monks, having recovered their holy relic, are now trapped by wolves and desperate for our help. An outlaw camp in an estate to the west of here is robbing and harassing our estates. I shall have to deal with them at some point. And finally, the main reason for me being here, Angus MacLeod himself. Dislodging the Bull from his castle will be no mean feat.
You need to place a stockpile, man.
Right, there is a lot to do on this mission. It feels like they ramp things up pretty rapidly around here. Now, if you thought the cheese on the last mission was pretty honky, I've got some more up my sleeve on this one if it works the way I remember it working, which is not a guarantee. Where are those monkeys at, anyway? Here they go. The dark youngs of the world are down here. They will be slowly eaten away at by the wolves, so I will need to deal with them. Fortunately, they're not that far away. These are the outlaws I'll need to destroy. If I recall well, they will periodically appear and harass me. There are little estates that you can take over. Okay, this is not the map that I'm thinking of. Still, I don't recall if the Bull sends out periodic attacks or not, but it should be easy enough to deal with, right? Oh, I'll need to help Sir Grey out with his siege, right, of course. I don't know what these guys are all about. Hopefully they're with Sir Grey, but probably not, since Sir Grey's units are grey. I just don't know. Right, the estates are my favourite system in Stronghold 2. Lets you make multiple settlements so you can diversify your economy. Yes, but if I recall well, I really just used them for making apples and sending apples to me so that I would eat all the apples. How's this going to work then? Looking at the layout of this land is pretty useless. I'm going to want pretty much all of my economy over here for the stone and the wood and the estate that I'll make use of. And with enough stone and enough wood, I'm sure we can make everything work. I don't know if there's going to be crime and punishment in this. Will there be crime and punishment? Stairwell, gatehouse, guild, siege, treasury. Ah, you need the treasury for taxing. Oh god, there's the Lord's Kitchen. I did not like that. The gong pit. Burning logs, towers, bastions, eel ponds, hot... I feel like they were intending on having so many more levels, but they didn't. Doesn't look like we have crime and punishment though, so I guess I should be grateful for that. I guess I should be thankful. Right, I'm gonna put the... this as far to this as I can. Not going to worry about attacks from the north, really. It's unlikely to come, so I don't... There's not a lot of incentive to wall off your keep in this game, really. No, you let me keep... Oh, no, I have to cite a granary. What food do I have access to? I don't know, and it doesn't want to tell me. It never does in Stronghold, which makes it pretty hard to know what you should be building up for, but I'll put it in a nice open area like there. Now...
People are coming to the castle.
Okay, good. I got apple farms and pig farm for the Lord Kitchen. Not sure I'll bother with that because I have a marketplace. I can, which is more, it's free to build a market. So there you go, market. I can buy pigs, can buy and sell cloth again. No access to food nor weapons, so it's just cloth, pigs, and wood. Fair enough, it's pretty much how I operate. Now. I will want a second stockpile. Thankfully they're free to make. Hell, let's have a third just for the hell of it. And I want a whole lot of wood. I don't think that's the most efficient way that you can put down the woodcutters, but they should do me good for a while. Peasant limit of 8, and I'm already hitting it with that, so naturally I'm going to need more oveling. I'm going to put the hovels over here just in case crime and punishment does appear. Actually, that's a bad idea. They've got a long way to walk over to there in that case. Forget it. Bad idea. Which is to say, I've had better. In that case, I will have them a little closer to everything else. I'll just prepare for the future by having those in. And 2 stone quarries. It's nice that I can do this while paused at least. One thing I've never really liked in games like this is having to rush around all the time doing everything. Nope, I like to be able to pause and take my time. Which I imagine is aggravating for a lot of viewers, but too bad. Right, on top of all that, I'm going to need some food down the line. I think these things overlap to the left, maybe not on the right. Yeah, so you want to start from the left and build them right.
Your popularity is rising.
Add that to the bunch of stupid things in the game. There we go, that should keep us good for a while. Popularity is high, so I should get in people aplenty. Give them double rations for now. Yeah, close the hovels and unreachable. Place the peasant, it'll spawn in your keep. You can just place it in a closed square. Well, if you have the crime and punishment, you'll want it in a locked off area so that you can catch them as they go bad. Still, if they were over here, it would mean like these peasants would have a long way to meander.
Do you ever get that feeling of deja vu?
A long meander over to their workplace. Still, as long as I get the peasants and that wood, the sooner I can start building up my military. Now, I'm wondering, where am I likely to be attacked from? The bandits on this side, quite likely. But it's a little awkward to set up defenses over here. Can I get up here? Can anything get along here? I think you can get up here. Yeah, I remember that. But that means just from up here, and there's no other way there. Yeah, no other way up there. So I'm pretty free to wall in from this area. Good to know. Which means when I build a barracks here, it's going to double as a defensive wall. Which is quite handy. Might as well build it now. Now I want lots of archers, but they cost, yeah, they cost prestige, which I have 105 of, and I'm going to want more. I forget where keeps the meat. Is it the Lord? Is it the kitchen? Oh yeah, the kitchen is also a defensive building. It's got a wall along the back of it. But these rocks get in my way. Well, that's neither here nor there, I suppose. Just build it here. You want it kind of close to the keep, if I remember? I don't know. I can't remember everything about this game. There were so many little bloomin' tips and
Sir
tricks.
Edwin has sent us some troops, my liege.
That's nice of the man. See, I knew Edwin's got my back. There we go. Some lovely dining there will build up prestige. Anything else to worry about? The Treasury. Yeah, the Treasury is also a defensive wall. Sure, why not? Build it there.
No change in the Treasury, Lord.
Oh, I'll tax my people in due time. And how about now being that time? I got people that aren't working who should be working. So, naturally, I shall change this. I want that wood, and I want it now. And the wood economy must plow on. Ah, right, bad smells do kill people. So I will need the gong pit, wherever that is. Castle Services Gong Pit. The gong pitter, and I guess we'll have 2 because I know we're going to need them. We'll go around and get rid of these gongy smells before they kill people. They name the sheep, they name the rabbits, but they don't name the children.
Isn't the food good here? Lots of variety. Oh, I feel quite healthy.
I'm sure you do.
Half rations, we'll starve.
Keep it in half rations to maximize the amount of... Oh yeah, it goes up to +4 if you put it on double.
We'll starve.
But it's better to squeeze it out with that, unless you want to micro it up to double and half. Sheep and rabbits contribute to the economy, so they deserve names. True that. Oh, wasn't I able to build an eel pond? I recall that, but I don't see no eel ponds around here.
Wolves are abroad in the land, my lord. The peasants are troubled.
That really sucks for them, doesn't it? I don't know the scales of economy in this game at all, so we'll just keep building. More people, more food, more everything.
Your popularity is falling.
It's okay. Squeeze everything I can out of these multiple kinds of food that I have. Where does it show me the types of food?
The peasants are eating well, sire.
There we go.
This indeed brings you some honor.
Honor, not prestige. It's honor, of course. You know, I'd be as well just buying some bleeding pigs so that I can have a feast. Do you manually do that? I can't remember if you... I have no idea. 30 expected honor from our feast of nothing but swine. And there's the gong. Will anybody... Ooh, right, it causes unsatisfaction, the gong.
Evening, my liege.
So off goes the gong farmer to farm that gong. Stone situation looks okay. Could be better.
So get this gong shifted.
Yeah, better. Right, I'm gonna need to get an armory going. And said armory is going to need Fletchers. Sadly, I can't afford tons of Fletchers, but that should do us for now.
This building has no labor, sire.
No labor, but it will, so I'm not worried about it. There we go. Get to work.
The rations you're handing out are measly. We've got to eat, sire.
Okay, well, I'm just about out of diverse food types, so... Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. We'll give them double rations. Make them all really happy. And start taxing.
A little money, my liege.
Yes, sire.
Ooh, I've got archers. Right, I should be putting that to use immediately. Can I turn on colors on my mini-map? I swear there was a way to do that. There we go. Bit ugly, but it makes it clearer what's mine. And we're going to celebrate with what's mine by changing what's other people's, which is to say, make sure they can't have things. Alright, archers.
Our strings are waxed.
Cheese these guys to death. Oh, crivens, it's right-click
Just
to
give
move.
us the target.
There we go. The archers will go up there and just kill these guys constantly. That'll make my life a lot easier. Until I make their lives a lot harder. The only way I care to know... Oh, are they going to attack me?
Wolves are abroad in the land, my lord. The peasants are troubled.
Oh, they may well do so.
No change in the Treasury, lord.
Where's the enemy?
I should keep them in check. I should have moved my archers there much sooner, but I didn't.
I see. Oh, yonder.
Yeah, here they come.
Right-o. Oh, yeah.
If I could kindly select all of you.
Morning. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Hello. Nice day.
There.
Of course.
Ready, sir.
Go and cane those guys. Should have hotkeyed them, but I didn't. At least we're chowing down a nice meal. Should get plenty of honor that way. The wood situation's alright-ish.
Your mark, sire.
Up you get and take care of these guys before they take care of you.
Our troops are under attack.
My lord.
Woman.
Oh, so you will be shot from there.
Men-at-arms, ready.
Now, hopefully this game doesn't have the silly wolves that can actually attack you when you're on the walls,
We are
but
your men.
yeah, can't be too sure, can you? Maybe it would be prudent for me to delete this, just in case you get some idea about coming up here. There we go. Now you should be able to just kill most of these guys so they don't become too much of a threat. Huh. I had a plan for these guys, but the plan is gone now. I was planning on logging the whole thing to death, but I don't have access to burning logs. Interesting.
New orders.
Oh, Crivens.
Go get 'em.
We're under attack. Let's see, I got a bunch of people here but aren't working, so maybe I should get them to work making stuff that we can sell. I mean, if you're gonna have people have them contribute towards the economy, it only makes sense. And it only costs wood to build this, heavens knows we have plenty of wood. So that should keep us well for now.
To battle?
No change in the Treasury, Lord.
Christ, I got hammered there. What's the problem here? Oh, probably lack of people that I can employ. In that case, I'm going to need more ovals. You get access to a bunch of new things in part 2 of the mission. Oh, that explains it. Cheers for that. What's the breakdown of people's happiness? Do I even see that anywhere?
People hold wolves are abroad in the land, my lord. The peasants are troubled.
Well, at least we're keeping these guys really hammered down in numbers thanks to the archers being there. Should have placed them way earlier, but didn't. Now I could take this over, but I'm not sure I want to. Not when I have a lot of archers that I need to be building, but aren't building.
Weapons needed, sire.
Once I have these guys completely trimmed down with my archers, I'll be able to just roll on in and destroy the keep with whatever. Probably just peasants, armed peasants. Very little reason to invest in anything else. I mean, pole turning costs. Otherwise, things look largely agreeable. Just want more people in so I can have more peasants, really. Hey Jake, what's the plan for the next EU4 campaign? I don't have any EU4 campaigns planned for the foreseeable future.
Rising.
I've done everything I can think to do in that game. Perhaps someday there'll be more. Are these guys from... You look like a darker shade of blue. But it wouldn't surprise me if this is just the siege that's going to be starting. I need to save those monks as well. Those monks are attacked by lots of wolves, but I could drive off those wolves once I know that the outlaws won't be attacking me anymore. And thanks to these incredibly cheesy archers, I don't really fear these guys. There we go.
Needed, sire.
Peasants will screen for the archers, and then take down this place with their pitchforks. The perfect crime. Food production seems very comfortable, so I feel very comfortable taxing my people.
A little money, my liege.
Normal tax rate.
Normal tax is good. It doubles the money and doubles the unhappiness. Wonderful. Money. My favorite kind of money. Right, once everybody's assembled there, I'll go and take out the outlaws. The cheese is meant for the granary, not the battles. I just have this strong recollection of setting up some burning logs here, clicking it and having them destroy this, but, you know, my memory's not what it used to be. And that's okay. Right. Yeah, I really just want to be using my prestige for building up archers right now. Can't think of much better use for them.
Recruits needed, sire.
Oh, my leg's giving me jip again. Blessed thing.
Yeah, Fletchers are so slow. But you always need a lot of archers, so let's just embrace the slowness.
Our bows shall sing.
But what shall they sing?
Archers, moving. Bunch up. The men are in good spirits.
There we go. Get them going in a tight formation. Have them set to defensive. Then I should shoot any that come my way. Have the archers screened, and then this place goes kablooey.
Woman, on the move.
Oh, that's right. They throw javelins. I would do well to remember that one.
Look sharp, lads.
Alright, if you're not an archer, get that thing leveled. If you are an archer, provide cover. So this thing shouldn't last long, even though peasants do almost no damage. There are some spearmen there, and plenty of peasants. And I guess I could let these guys down now.
We are prepared.
Prepared for what? Lovely.
Well done, my liege. With the bandits out of the way, honest, hard-working folk are free to go about their business again. There was also a sizable cache of gold in their camp.
Whoa!
I have secured it for our treasury.
Of course.
A traveling storyteller has arrived.
Now, are you clear on the plan?
Of course. Just give me the gold.
A few weeks later, a plot most foul would unfold.
It is just like Olaf to begin a raid while our king lies on his deathbed.
My young brother, you cannot burden yourself with responsibility for the entire country. You can only fight one battle at a time. Go and deal with Olaf, but sign the rest of the army over to me until you return. If you are to fall in battle, heaven forbid, you would leave the whole country in jeopardy.
You are right. It is a chance I can ill afford to take. Done, but there is no time to waste. I must take the battle to Olaf.
Best of luck, my brave brother.
Sir William left to fight his battle with Olaf, leaving the hawk to hatch his plan.
I, Pascal Devereux, commander of the Royal Guard, hereby order the guard to disband. The men are to return all their weapons to the armory so they can be sold. This is pure madness.
With the king's main army disbanded, the country was left defenseless.
Your Majesty, the enemy are at the gate.
What? Where is Sir William? Where are the royal guards?
There is no time. We must flee, Your Majesty.
And that was the story of how the kingdom fell.
God, this is bad. Oh well. Is that going to give me access to any new things, though?
Land, my lord. The peasants are
There's my wall-mounted rolling logs. Huh. Funny that I had to destroy the camp to get the very thing I thought I'd use to destroy the camp. Yeah, well, it's neither here nor there. Get everyone we can muster.
Needed, sire.
Get the whole
Make ready.
blessed army.
Yes, sire.
Not you.
Setting out. Good. Our bows grow impatient.
And let's save the day.
Action stations, lads.
Oh, I didn't count you
Our
guys, did I?
strings are waxed.
Should take good care of everything.
I think your taxes are just about right.
No change. Wolves are
Well, they are
abroad
normal.
in the land, my lord. The peasants are troubled. Wolves are abroad in the land, my lord. The peasants are troubled.
I'm not sure about that. Are the peasants... Oh!
Just give us the
Okay.
This land is ours.
That's a few wolves.
Your mark, sire. We move. We are on our way.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Weapons needed, sire.
Bowman, string up.
That was a fair few peasants. Fair few wolves, rather.
Your men.
Will we be fighting? Okay.
Your loyal.
Don't let me down, loyal archers. Okay, I hope the rest of them are alright.
Our bows shall sing.
That's a bit better.
We are prepared.
Guys, the wolves. The wolves that are right next to you.
Foreman, make ready.
Now I wonder if wolf meat is all that palatable.
Deploying. Yes, sire.
My gut feeling is that it is not.
Archers moving.
Well, I guess if I'm ever gonna contain my old, my own place here, having a bit of wall along here might not be the worst idea I've ever had. But it also might not be the best. I find perspective to be a royal pain here. There you go, eventually I have something resembling an army here. And let's close this off too. Hang on, which way is it meant to be going into or out of my keep? Probably out of, it would make no sense to have it the other way. There we go, should be fairly well defended from wolves now. Ah, crumbs. Not as planned. There we go.
Weapons needed, sire.
Jake, general rule is if it eats meat,
Our strings
it is
are
not
waxed.
good. If it eats plants, it's tasty. Huh.
Bunch up.
Seems odd. I like meat. Surely I'd like something that also eats meat.
Just give us the target. The men are in good spirits.
No, they better be. I signed their paychecks.
Your mark, sire.
Oh, come on, they're right there.
This land is ours.
Our troops are under attack.
Woman, on the move.
Yeah, my bowmen seem to have some serious problems with getting aggro. Alright, but we can't let up now. We must save the day.
Spread out, lads. Setting out.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Weapons needed, sire.
Good. Our bows grow impatient.
Yeah, this is going just swimmingly. Normally I never leave so many monks.
Woman, string up.
Feels bad using all these peasants though, they're really very terrible.
Action stations, lads.
But they are cheap. Oh boy, are they cheap. If I could buy weapons though, it would be a different story altogether, but I can't. Sell all my millions of apples. Got 500 of them there.
We are your men.
Alright, alright, come on. I guess I'll clear out the last of these blessed wolves. You know, just like in Stronghold 1. You there.
Oh, a command.
You go and speak to the lead monkey.
Your loyal archers. We are
The rest
on
of us
our
just
way.
keep this safe. Oh, there are more over here. There are more all about the place.
Deploying.
go.
Recruits needed, sire.
I think I'll need a bit more than pitchforks to deal with the siege if they have mace men, though. Maybe not. I mean, these guys have walls and stuff. I wonder if I could just...
Steele. We are once again indebted to you. The brothers who have survived are willing to lay down their lives for your cause and would be proud to fight alongside you.
That's what I like to hear.
Sir, a letter has arrived. It is from the king.
The king? Then he is alive. Huzzah!
All well and good, but where exactly is he? Abroad, no doubt, leaving us here to do all the fighting?
News of your exploits has reached me, and I must say I am most mightily impressed. I offer you a promotion as a debt of gratitude for your right noble actions. Be careful, however, how you choose your friends. My advisors have implicated Sir William in a plot to steal the crown.
So, what does it say?
Oh, nothing much. He is alive, and that's all that matters. Oh, and I got a promotion.
This is interesting news. Sir William, leave your men here and travel south with me. I have something of great importance to show you.
This makes no sense. Why would the king believe Sir William to be a traitor? He's the most loyal person I know.
That's always the loyal ones. It's not me that's the traitor, Pandy. It's William. We are Sir Matthew.
The flesh is weak, but the spirit is strong.
Don't like the implications there.
'Tis Satan's work that brings us here.
Alright, just get back to base.
For God.
Archers, moving!
And I'd be well advised to go and help out Sir Grey. And then down comes the bullion. Except I'm going to be doing it with sticks and stones at this rate. I should probably expand my everything. How are we doing money-wise? Oh, we're pretty good money-wise. I still want more Fletchers, though. Fletchers are good. And I have the money to make it happen. And I'll have even more money if I bring in more people. Eh? Still just gong pitting. I could probably make some money by selling off my... Oh, I can have candles now. I like the sound of that. Also, I can sell off my monstrous amount of wood. Alright, well, tell you what, rather than make any candles, I'm just going to buy them. It's not like I'm hurting for money, and that means I could probably have myself a church. Now, I think the church is something you want to seal off, because otherwise people just use it. So if I recall well, what you want to do is this. Hello, church. Goodbye, church. There we go. That's what I remember working. And we'll have ourselves exalted no, just a standard mass. But that'll make people very happy. And so should be taxed accordingly.
We are losing a little money, my liege.
I'll even... no, I can't sell my food, can I? Curses. I can sell some of my pigs. I have too many
Our
of them.
gold stocks grow steadily, sire. The people worship you, sire.
Cruel taxes, double rations, standard massing.
People worship you, sire.
Glorious. Plenty of money.
Our gold stocks grow steadily, sire.
It's a fortified church, don't mind. Well, if I recall well, people actually go to church instead of working. And that's the last thing I need. So instead we'll just do it like this.
Our bows shall sing.
I have a paltry defense here, and a similarly paltry defense here.
We are prepared.
But that's okay.
Woman, make ready.
Since the outlaws are dead, I don't expect to be attacked.
Yes, sire.
So I should
The Lord is my
amass my army and get ready to kick their arses.
Recruits needed, sire.
Right, that's my best way to look at this. He owns this estate. I could own this estate. Alright, I'm going to buy Boorswell. That means Boorswell's now mine, which means I can actually build some buildings on it. Now, you can't build all the buildings, but you can build... Yeah, if I recall well, you can't build defensive structures, can you? No. But... Oh man, which ones have the stairway? I thought you could build a barracks in them. I thought you could. But you can build an armory. An armory... A treasury, but which one lets you walk up it? Is it Lord's Kitchen? No. Can I build a platform? Ah, jeez. I'm pretty sure there's a structure that allows you to walk up. Oh, I can have eels and stuff. Oh, now we're talking. I'm gonna have all the eels. I can have some hops. Don't know if that's gonna help me much, but I'll have my hops. Couple of bit of hops. Ooh, a bakery. Well, maybe that's getting a bit too far. Jings, all sorts available here. No vegetable farms though, that's the easiest one to go for. Never eaten eel, truth be told. Engineer's workshop, Jake, is that the one? Well, I don't have access to the engineer workshop, it seems. Gutting, because I would build a wall that my units could walk up and shoot these guys dead from. But if I don't have access to the engineer's workshop, then it's all for Connaught. Ah well. I forget how many people you can have in these. There's no crime or anything that goes on in the estate. Somebody was saying it's their favourite thing. I actually don't like it. I end up just filling it with apples and that's it, and then I get apples in here. But I can't even sell apples in this map, so... To what end? The answer is to no end. I have more than enough to win this map as it is. But it doesn't hurt to have even more,
Weapons
surely.
needed, sire.
Yeah, this paltry attack is going to get demolished by me. The only thing they have going for them are those mace men. You can make beer, get more happiness, so you can tax the poor more. Taxing really has diminishing returns, right? Minus 12 for 118, or minus 4 for 48. Yeah.
Cruel taxes, oh no.
Oh no.
Extra cruel taxes, please no, sire. Cruel taxes, oh no.
Alright, there's my army. That's what we'll make do with. No crossbowmen, no macemen. I mean, the campaign is not where the meat and bones of the game is, in my opinion, but that is merely my opinion. What kind of army are we talking about here?
You disturb my prayers.
Should be plenty. Let's go on the march.
Enter into a circle.
I can get really close without aggroing them.
For God.
So get all the way over there. Yep, they're certainly going in the right direction. They actually move like a circle.
Move apart. We march for God.
Get over there, you'll be fine. It's no, I've been thrown from my home, but it's good. Ah, Nicky, he did the world a service with his voiceover there. Oh, well, actually, I could buy myself some hops. Means I wouldn't need to farm for them in this really oddly sterile-looking hop farm. Yeah, 3D just did not age like 2D does. Speaking of which, I was playing Disgaea 6 the other day. Their transition to 3D has not been eloquent, in my opinion. I'm not liking it, but it's early days, right? The trouble with Disgaea is that its artwork is, or rather was, impeccable. And now they have these really kind of awful PS2 level 3D models in it. I do not like them one bit. Tell you what I also don't like is this single file march. Way back in university there was this mysterious German guy I knew. And we played games together. Benny was his name. I usually don't name my friends by name, but this guy ran out on me and he owes me 90 quid. So if you know a mysterious Benny out there, I want that money. I really want that money. I've met people I barely know and I tell them the story about Benny, hoping that they will know that man. Anyway, I played strategy games with this Benny guy, and this is one of them. And I recall this because he had immense wood economy strats. And I was running past him with my army thinking I would flank him, but they just ran single file like this and got shot to shreds. I remember yelling at them to bunch up a bit. Benny. I actually managed to track him down. I sent him a letter in detail about the money that he owes me, but he didn't respond and I wasn't able to track him down again, so maybe I spooked him. We were meant to live together, right? It was university days, moving out halls. We wanted to stay living together, us and our friends. Oh, Jake, I need only £90 for flight. Pay you back when I get back, he said with much better vernacular than that, but that's how I remember it. Instead, he just runs away with my money, never to be heard from again. Maybe he had good reason. But there's never good enough reason to take my money like that.
Research for the sinners.
This game has a strange way of figuring out where to put your circle units, but that should do if they move properly. He might be dead, Jake. Many people might be dead. That guy didn't have a lot of belongings. Oh yeah, we kept his sack of belongings, now I remember. Wasn't much value in there. There was a big knife, a copy of some board games. Weird German card games and board games at that. This sounds like the guy with a tree bucket. Oh yeah, the same guy. He probably never said tree buckets, but I remember him saying tree buckets. He was quite well spoken, so he definitely didn't say that, but it's like Ubin says, right? Doesn't matter if the story's real or not. Whoa,
This land is sacred.
Stay defensive now.
The devil is afoot.
Yeah, Christ, this isn't what I want.
Where is the heathen's blood to be spilt?
Oh, crivens.
We go to cleanse this land. We will smite down the devils on sight.
You're not really fighting the way I wanted you to fight here, but whatever. We have plenty more peasants to take your place.
Recruits needed, sire.
Right home. Oh yeah. Right. Okay. Let's get walking.
Jings is a bit of a slaughter for us.
Our strings are waxed.
Our faith is unshakable.
Hey-ho!
Yeah, bring that down. It'll be a premature end to this guy's assault. Those mace men are really doing a number on me, but they are powerful.
Well, Edwin, why have you brought me all this way?
Oh, no reason. I just thought you would enjoy the view from inside Olaf's dungeon.
Give Edwin his money.
Matthew will make you pay for this treachery, Edwin.
Oh, that was far too easy, Sir William. Olaf, I will give you half of this gold back if you will finish Matthew's steal off for good.
Well, betrayed.
You fight well, Sir Steele. I think I see a bit of myself in you. When I was younger, I too had that energy. My sword is yours to command, Sir Knight.
Danger, my lord. A massive army will soon be upon us.
How massive are we talking?
As you will it.
And where? because my walls aren't that well
Recruits needed,
defended. I just put up token amounts. Oh well, as long as I keep recruiting bowmen, it should be fine. At least I'll be on the defensive rather than this nonsense.
The flesh is weak, but the spirit is strong.
Yeah, burning logs are the way forward, and we haven't seen enough of them, which is to say any of them. So let's change that. Burn, 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 my loggy friends. This is an expensive loss if I don't actually get attacked. But they're so much fun to destroy the enemy with. It's a massacre if you get a good log in. But, what now? I guess my objective is still to kill the bull, right? Yeah. It hasn't seen that well defended, but I don't have access to the... Oh, we have the Engineers Guild now. Sweet. Well, this is what I wanted, because it has that stairway to heaven. Right. Right. Well, let's just slam it down wherever, I guess. Along here for the extra defense. What do we need? Engineers, catapult ready, my lord. Catapult ready, my lord.
How can we help?
And it comes free with more engineers. Sweet. Can the engineers themselves do anything? Do the engineers spawn here? Where's my engineer?
Engineers at your service.
What, you're not gonna... Ah, they don't build stuff for me, do they? There's also... the siege camp. I can't remember what gets made in the siege camp, but let's find out. More catapults. More burning carts. Ladderman. If I get rid of you, I get half my money back.
You need something? Decommissioning.
Well, time to go and bury the Scot.
Weapons needed, sire.
Everyone's favourite game. Now, how best to do this? Attacking from the south seems the easiest. His walls are paltry in their defences. I can bring in some shields. Peasants can screen if those guys decide to attack. I can ladder men up to the walls once they're clear, even. He has plenty of ways up into his own walls, though. That could be a bit of a pit. Oh, well, look at this. He's on the go as well. Hopefully he goes for me and not... Oh, wait, no, if he attacks from my north is pitifully defended.
Just give us the target.
Weapons needed, sire.
Your mark, sire.
Get up there.
Woman, string up.
Get up there. Shoot any who come your way. And I reckon they're coming your way. Might want or need more than that. Oh god, what if these walls don't hold? Tell you what, let's just wall all of this off in case it gets a bit nasty. Doesn't look like he's bringing siege weapons, so we should be okay. And here's a fast way up. If indeed you can take that.
Edward has betrayed us. We are under attack from his men.
How do you feel about stealth games? Now, have you ever played The Ghost of a Tale, Jake? Very cute games. Great. Now, I'm not big on stealth gaming at all. I'm more of a murder hobo myself. That said, I had a good enough time with, what was it, Thief?
We are your men. Get up on those walls.
Damn right you are. But no, I've not heard of Ghost of a Tale. Ghost of a Tale. Ooh, not a moment too soon with my defenses, truthfully. Laddermen considerably more durable here than before. Oh, that could be a problem if they start, you know. Well, that's what you're here for. Burn them! Burn them all! I got an achievement called Golden Rule, which I had not heard of before. Uh-oh, they did get up there with the ladders. That's a problem for me.
Your loyal archers. The men are in good spirits.
Means they're getting over there.
Morning. Good day for that. Oh, under the castle walls. Okay.
Yeah.
Our boars shall sing.
We're in for it now, sire. It looks like the bull has chosen well his moment to strike. We will have to fend off sieges from both sides.
How did he build that inside my own place?
The plan.
Take that down.
The enemy are destroying our buildings.
Oh wow, there's a few of them, aren't there?
Oh, hi. Hello. Lovely. Ah.
We are prepared.
Get back.
Woman,
Get back.
on the
That
move.
is only a problem for you. I'm glad that was taken
Our
care of.
tools are ready.
Woman, make ready.
Nice day. Oh. Over there, Dan.
Okay, right, this is what I was missing. Uh-oh. It's getting worse, not better. If I'd noticed, I would have done well to use my burning logs.
Angus of Clan MacLeod, I will let you share the glory, but I want to kill the whelp Steel myself. Then you will have to get to him before I do, Olaf.
I'll get the move.
But expect no warm welcome from my berserkers.
Get up there just in case they get uncomfortably close to me.
Recruits needed, sire.
Oh, I.
Whoa! Well, there was a lot there that I did not expect. Good thing I still have these guys here.
Strings are waxed.
I had all the stone. Maybe I should have considered some double thickness. Well, shan't make that mistake twice. Ah, they'll never come on this side. But just to be sure. There we go.
Now let's have the puppy.
Where even are you? Oh, hey!
It is Satan's work that brings us here.
I still had these guys.
The world's mischief is our burden. We march.
Get over there. Could well need you soon enough.
Recruits needed, sire.
Alright, we beat them back. Well and truly. Now I can probably go on the offensive. That said, though, I don't really want to take these guys away from here.
Just give us the target.
Lest I get attacked again. He has Young's voice 1-for-1. What do you make of that, Young?
Weapons needed, sire.
Jinx, I got all this money and resources, but not a lot to actually use it on. It's hard to... Well, I don't have enough things to spend or make. Or rather, spend them on. Well, let's get fletching if nothing else. One can always do with more bowmen. Ah!
Your mark, sire.
You guys are still here.
Look sharp, lads.
It's gonna be good.
At your disposal.
You guys will take forever to move along, so let's... Hang on, can you guys not cross here or something? I guess you can. I guess I have to go that way. Interesting.
The Lord is my master.
Well then, let's group up there.
Set us a task. Moving to sight.
Woman, string up. We are your men. Over hill and dale.
Off you guys all trot. Interesting route you're taking. Yeah, I guess it might be faster.
Weapons needed, sire. The people love you, my lord.
Something's not working the way I want it to.
The people love you, my lord.
I guess the gong periodically brings my favorite down rather than up. Well, Let's have ourselves a special mass to make up for it. John Collins has been listing facts as he does, in particular about the crossbows. Whatever makes him happy.
Your Grace, location noted.
Do we get laddermen here? We do, right, but I'll need peasants for that. You know, I'm just not convinced that these are pulling their weight. Let's get rid of them. Not sure if I'm going to want laddermen. You're quite fast at getting up, I'll give you that. I still think striking from the south is the best idea, but I might get shot on the way over there. And they have a fair few units up there. If we just stuck tight down here, I'm sure we could. I might not even want to take the walls. If I just break the walls, it could be better. I could still set up my siege camp out here. I'm just amazed he made a siege camp inside my walls. That didn't seem right. But what do I know? Wonder if you can fire from a distance. Or rather, how much of a distance can you fire from?
Setting off now.
Oh, this symbolizes a weak point.
Walking off.
Just walk it off, man.
Now that's impossible.
Well, make the possible... No, make the impossible possible. Right, too close. Get back. I will need shields for this. Where are my shield men at? Where was I able to make shield men? Am I imagining being able to make shield men? I guess.
Weapons needed, sire.
Doesn't change the fact that I remember it. Jake, do you have an opinion on a Total War series? Yeah, I don't care for them at all. You won't catch me playing them here.
Recruits needed, sire.
Ugh. Just so unexciting to me. I got more of this stuff than I even know what to do with. Off it all trots. Even full of pork here. Oh, right. You get little duck things that hang around the eel ponds now, I remember. And that'll add even more to the
your loyal archers.
To the what's
over
it's.
hill and dale.
You know, we get close. We aren't shot at that much, are we? If I get enough bowmen over here, I could probably shoot these guys enough such that these guys have an easy time with it. Question is,
our bows shall sing.
How many is enough bowmen? Because I'm pretty sure 63 is not. You mean geese?
Weapons
Probably.
needed, sire.
They're birds. I think I've shown before, I don't really care much for birds. Get them all over there.
We are prepared. Good. Our bows grow impatient.
Ooh. Nah, I'm confident I won't be attacked now, so I feel fine sending those guys off. And even if I'm not... Oh.
Bowman, make ready.
Leave some here just in case. A grim surprise at the end.
Weapons needed, sire.
Wouldn't be that welcome. The money situation is lush. I should...
How can we help?
Send these things in anyway. Slow moving, but they can take a fair beating, right? I think I'll just send a whole bunch of them to level this. I'll feel good about it nonetheless. Caesar famously built defences to surround and defend against a potential sally from the Gauls, whilst also building defences around his defences to defend against incoming enemy reinforcements. What a guy. Oh right, I actually want to save up my peasants for this. Well, you know, I could always just turn this
Work
off.
halted, my lord.
And then transform those peasants over to these. Huh. I thought that would give me a lot more peasants than it did. Don't tell me it killed off the peasants. Maybe they only disappear once they finish off dropping things off? I don't know.
This building has no labor, sire.
Well, maybe I never will. Well, I feel more than ready for this.
Engineers at your service.
Let's see how these guys tank all those archers.
Engineers to the center. Watch for missiles. Engineer detachment heading out. Now that's impossible.
Well,
Yes,
get
sir.
to it. Don't draw too much aggro and bring this thing down. Taking more damage than I thought you would there, truth be told. There we go. Let's see what this does. Not bad. Not bad. The AI has never been particularly reactive in Stronghold. Yeah, they were alright in Crusader, I guess, at rebuilding, but not in terms of positioning their units to react.
You need something?
Yeah, I need this destroyed, please.
What's the plan?
Block off that hole and do not let them come any further.
Ah, well, you know, if this is going on, maybe
You disturb my prayers.
I should consider moving across here.
Where lies my quest?
I'm not actually sure they're changing their movement speed even after you get rid of them. I want them to move the speed at the fastest, not the slowest. Alright, bring these walls down. Stop having these archers do that archer thing.
According to plan.
Block off that hole indeed. Alright, you did good. You did good. Doesn't afford me that many advantages though if I don't make my way up in here. But I can go in and around and up through that at least. But I think it would still be better if I moved across and took care of this stuff. At least get those archers off the walls.
Location noted.
Slowly as they go.
Make it quick.
Segregate the
Setting
engineers.
off
They're just
now.
slowing everybody down.
Set us a task.
God, that's a painful thing to do by hand. And that looks also painful.
Walking off, heading out.
Doesn't mean we're done here.
Your Grace, departing.
I want you guys to clean off some of that while you're at it.
Eager to work.
This guy's not gonna make it.
Engineer detachment heading out. Yes, sir.
It's okay. Some guys are just born to die.
My lord,
Almost there.
according to plan. How can we help?
If you can still somehow bring that down, great, but I doubt it. You'll be shot to shreds.
Engineers at your service. You need something?
You know, I'm not actually taking this from the south like I said I would. Mostly just noting that these guys will have to die anyway.
Heading off.
Just go and draw aggro.
Yes, sire. Our strings are waxed.
These guys will shoot everybody dead on the walls. Yeah, I'm gonna need some actual melee here. I hope they don't sortie. Nothing says melee quite like armed peasants.
Recruits needed, sire.
What's the plan?
tools are ready.
At least this one's easier to hit.
Just give us the target.
How about you shoot something, you idiots? There's plenty of them up there to be shot.
Our troops are under attack.
Or do they just not want to?
We move.
Well, that'll be down soon, and these guys will get mown to shreds.
Where is the heathen's blood to be spilt?
You guys still need to screen though.
With the grace of God. This land is sacred.
Recruits needed, sire.
Oh, I should probably set your waypoint to be around here, so I can actually use you down the line.
I see. Right-o.
There we go.
Right, yonder.
Right, this will be brought down very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right, they can't actually attack the stone stuff like they could in 1. John Collins is saying the Scottish Wars of Independence, the English developed a massive 6-story tall trebuchet named the Werewolf. Its mere presence was enough to convince besieged Scots to surrender. The English king wanted to give the werewolf a shot, so he proceeded to chuck boulders at the Scots despite the surrender. It's understandable. Everybody wants the weapon they use at least once. Uh-oh, right, they are sortieing at long last, but they shouldn't get close enough to do any damage, not with all these archers. Oh, they're already dead. Scottish tactics. Same as all other tactics, really. Send in the Scots first. Good job, engineers. Back you go. And now it's just a massacre.
Your mark, sire. We are on our way.
Yes.
Send them in waves. Those guys come in first.
Deploying.
Then you add to it. What a sorry mess. I wonder if I actually kill the bull here.
Set us a task.
Our faith is unshakable.
Right, clear some space, will you? Can't even see what's going on here. Ooh, slight problem is if the bull is here, it's going to take a lot to bring him down. Especially if what I have are peasants and a few angry monk lads. He's got cheese, the bugger. I want cheese.
Recruits needed, sire.
Oh yeah, he is ready to run away back there, isn't he? Oh well, I guess we can just take...
Right.
Send up Dave to take the castle.
Hey-ho. Morning. Oh, har. Of course. Will we be fighting?
Maybe not, depends how this goes.
Oh, a command.
Take the flag. Okay, maybe it truly does want me to kill him. Well,
we are your men. Your
killing is something I can
archers.
do, but I can do it from up there.
Hello. Nice day. Oh, yes.
I'm quite confident that one lord, especially a horse-backed one, can kill the 57 peasants. Because peasants just don't hit hard at all, and they die almost instantly.
Our bows shall sing. We are prepared.
Come on, get up top,
Woman,
kill everyone.
Make ready. Yes, sire. Archers, moving. Our strings are waxed.
Horrible fate for all these people. Now, are you going to kill him or not? Yeah, the horse goes down easily enough, but not the rider. Yeah, I'm not having a Lord duel. He's on horseback, he'd win. The horse tanks some hits for you.
Oh, I see.
Alright.
Let's get walking.
Noodle fight it is then. Kill him.
Okay.
We believe. Time for me to take my leave. I will gain nothing by dying here today. I have had enough of this disease-ridden country anyway. Yaha!
What a brave man. Takes a brave man to know when to retreat. When chased by an angry mob. Oh. He can be engaged.
Right, oh yeah. Right. Hey ho, morning.
It's so hard to select them all. I'm quite confident they're not going to kill the Lord, though. Like, his health is just barely budging. Archers don't do much anyway, or either, so I'm not sending them in.
Nice day.
I guess those pitchforks are a bit pointy. Oh yeah, he's not killing us fast enough. I think it will be the end of the bull here. Dramatic death of the peasants.
Well fought, Sir Knight. I doubt we shall be seeing the bull for a while. Time we turned our attention to the traitor, Edwin.
Matthew, you must return at once. Olaf holds Sir William hostage. He has built a war camp south of our monastery. Our monastery.
Jacob, what is it?
I tried to stop them, but our monastery lies in ruin. They took everything of value and burned the rest. Our life's work is gone.
That settles it. Take the fight to Olaf, Matthew. I shall give you as many men as I dare, but I must remain here to salvage what I can from these war-torn lands. We shall deal with Edwin's treachery later.
William has always been too trusting, and this time it's been his undoing. Choosing Edwin as an ally was an ill-judged move on William's part, and here I am to pick up the pieces.
Olaf Grimtooth! Your days of butchering on this earth are numbered! Release Sir William and lay down your arms! I shall see to it your death is a quick and painless one!
I see war has given you a sense of humor, Matthew Steele. If you want your master back, come and get him.
I was hoping you would say that.
Form up!
No, you shouldn't hope for that. This level I don't recall being too easy. Unless you understand the power of the axe throwers. These guys are so strong. Right, they will murder an entire army with just a few of them as long as they're within axe throwing range. But they have pathetic range, so you can take care of them if you're just... We do have... oh god, you got almost no...
Just give us the target.
Almost no archers for this, but almost no is more than none. That's neither here nor there, though. I'm not going to continue this now. This campaign is being chewed up faster than I could possibly imagine, so I'll need to draw this out somehow, and I will draw it out by calling it there. Let's make a save.
Game saved.
And come back to this on the next strategy segment. This game isn't very good, but it's kind of fun to get back to. Oh, this is the same map we had at the start. God, I don't think I'd noticed that before, but that was the old monastery. This was the choke point. This is where we had our keep, and now he's moved up there. Fascinating. Okay, as I said, we'll keep chewing away at this one during the strategy streams. We'll no doubt beat the game this week. I'm not even sure if it'll take all the segments to do that. But until we do continue it on tomorrow after some DDR, it's a cheers and a cheerio.